There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Mets. The Mets are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Toronto, the center fielder, number 4.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now at the plate, Marcus Simeon. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. Simeon is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Marcus Simeon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. One and one the count now. From the belt, the pitch.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second baseman.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time ult.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. 2-out double left stranded. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting sixth.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. They're facing right-handed pitching so far this season. Biggio brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Nope.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This one skied out toward right. Conforto gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Pete Alonso trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Alonso.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here comes Dickerson, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting 6th, the left fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy out. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Conforto carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
No pitcher.
Marcus Stroman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here's Brendan Nemo as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide.
And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Dickerson gets there for the catch, and they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on.
With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Oh, beautiful dive. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Now batting. The second baseman.
No one on with 1 down. And up next to area native Marcus Simeon. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. who collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
The shortstop.
And he popped him up,
Javier.
and no one will get this one.
Baez.
Skied into very shallow right. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. First base.
Stepping in next, Pete Alonso. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Alonso swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count even at 2-2. Down the third baseline. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Dominic Smith. First offering on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Michael Conforto is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the... we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mets leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1. Here it is. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nemo. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Here's the first pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 0-1. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled off. Bichette, the runner at second with one away. A bullet to first base. Quick throw, not in time.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in once again is Reese McGuire, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open. So
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for Toronto, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now to bat, Tomas Nido. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 0-1 the count.
Nido.
Now here's the pitch.
he's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Next here is Marcus Stroman, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stroman is retired. 2 down now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nemo. No balls and a strike to count. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Jeff Mcneill will be the next to take a turn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. Biggio in foul ground, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Barrios. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
The center fielder.
Now into the box, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
The batter, second base.
At the plate now, Marcus Simeon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Taking off is Springer. And he steps off. And he is out on the tag. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Davis.
And it's quickly 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Up next to the net, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Swing and a little tapper. He'll try again. 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Into the box, Marcus Simeon. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
To 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the payoff pitch home. Catches the corner, got him looking.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now here's the pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 home. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Alonso ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Now batting.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play you want.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to... Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Dickerson. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Now batting. Right field.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
The catcher, number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nemo.
No balls and 1 strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the